Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Rajah, and in this video, we are not only talking about money, how to make more money, okay? We are going to talk about how to create demand on demand using content that works while you rest. So, this means I'm going to talk about why you should wait for demand, why you should be proactive to creating demand for your coaching business. Because I see way too many brilliant coaches, especially people of color, like you are showing up, you are posting non-stop, you are creating content, you are doing all the things, but you are still not seeing consistent sales. You are still not seeing the return back by the effort you are putting inside your business. So, I really want to show you what it looks like to use content strategically, but also intentionally in your coaching business in order to sell out your group offers. So, I'm going to show you and share with you which platforms to also use in order to create content. So, if you are tired of trading your time for money, you are wasting all your energy inside the content you are creating, and you have been dreaming of scaling your business without the hustle, and you are ready to have a content system that works for you and not the other way around, so you can enjoy your life again, you can enjoy rest again, you can actually be in your coaching mindset and have like, what's the word, like be innovative to come up with new concepts, new frameworks. This video is for you. So I will walk you through the steps that I teach my clients inside my program, and if you want to join the program or apply to get on a consult call, then the link is in the show notes. Like, we're going to talk about your business and life goals and what is actually preventing you to actually achieve the plan. You're going to get a free plan on the consult call. Again, I will leave the link to my calendar down below the video and you can apply. But let's start, okay? Let's just say this straight up, okay? So if you're a coach who's constantly on calls, on one-on-one calls, on sales calls, you're constantly creating new offers, membership program, another $500 offer, you're constantly starting from scratch, you are not building a scalable business that will actually get you beyond the six-figure mark and get to your $1 million business. You are freelancing in disguise. And I really say that with love, because what I teach my clients is that you don't need to work more in order to make more money, right? You need to be smart in how you are working. So you need to leverage what you are already having right now and create systems around it. So you already have a proven process, right? You already have a method that is working. Your clients are getting results. You have one-on-one clients in your container, in your practice, right? You already know how to get your clients the results. You have people who got the result you are promising. But the problem right now with your content creation and with everything is you are reinventing the wheel every time. And that is why you are not creating demand right now, because you are reinventing the wheel every single time. You are building confusion. And it starts with your offers, it starts with your marketing. And I want to help you to fix that with this video. So here is the flip, okay? Your methodology. So I'm talking to you if you worked with clients before, you got transformation to yourself and you have a proven process, okay? So your methodology, the process that you are using to get your clients from stuck to being successful, from confusion to thriving, it's not just something you do, right? It's not just something, hey, here are the steps and you got this. Your methodology is your $1 million message. It's your unique perspective. It is your story. It's the way your brain works. That is your brand. And it's what makes you the no-brainer solution for high-ticket buyers who are ready to pay for transformation. You always have to have you always have this in mind. People don't pay for information, they pay for transformation, right? And I know A lot of coaches, they question themselves, okay, I'm not the only coach in the industry, there are plenty of coaches. How can I succeed with my new offer? How can I succeed and scale my business beyond six figures? And the answer is your methodology, because your methodology is the unique selling point. It is why people gonna pay for your offer, pay for the transformation, because they want the way your brain works, they want your unique perspective, they want to achieve the transformation in your way. So the question is here, have you turned your methodology into a repeatable process? Have you packaged it into a curriculum that someone actually can go through in their own time? Have you built a group program that will help you to scale your coaching business? Because once you do that, you stop needing to prove yourself. You stop needing to constantly explain why your coaching is worth it. You just show them the process, and the right people will say, okay, take my card, I'm ready to work with you. So I want you to write this down. Your methodology is your $1 million message. That is what will get you to six figures and beyond. Your methodology. Okay, so now let's get into, probably you are asking, okay, what has the methodology to do with my content, right? How can I create content that will actually help me to sell up my offers? So this is where a lot of people do the mistakes and why they are creating an audience that is confused. Again, if your audience is confused on what you are selling, why you are selling it, what the transformation is, it's not that the audience is dumb, it's that you created the content that makes the audience confused, which is why they don't want to buy right now. So you have built the audience that you have right now, and if they are not buying from you, if they don't see the urgency, if they don't want your solution, it's not their fault, it's actually your marketing fault. So posting random tips, giving away the whole thing in one post, hoping that someone sees it and slides in your DMs, maybe it worked in the past. But in 2025 and moving forward, that is not what will actually get you more clients and help you to scale with a group program. So you have to stop posting and praying. That's not a strategy, okay? So, and that is also not what we are doing inside here and inside the high ticket coaching world. We are using sales psychology content to create demand before you are even launching. Okay, and here is how. So, what we're going to do inside our content, and we need to speak directly to the urgent problems that our ideal client is experiencing. So, I don't want you to talk to problems that are 5 years long, that happened 5 years ago, that happened 10 years ago. Okay, that's not the messaging you need in order to create the demand. So, in order to create the demand where your ideal clients want the transformation you deliver, you have to talk to urgent problem. What is the urgent problem that they are experiencing right now, where they know if they continue to be in that state, that they gonna get negative impact, continue to have more problems, more challenges that they're gonna actually have to solve. Because when you talk to the urgent problem that is happening right now, the right now is so important, you're gonna actually create demand. And you have to show the gap between what they are doing and what is actually working. So I know lots of coaches, they just create websites. I don't teach websites. I don't even have website, and I close 4 and 5 figure clients inside my coaching offers. So that's the gap I am showing inside my business. So you have to figure out what is the gap, what they are doing, and what is actually working, and you need to showcase that with your methodology. So you need to position your methodology as the pathway to the results that they are craving. And this is your $1 million message. I said that. So if you question yourself, okay, how can I stand out? How can I position myself as the no-brainer solution? Your methodology. That is your no-brainer solution. So this is not just content. Your content, it's not only about content, it's actually your sales strategy, because the moment your ideal client starts to consume your content, the sales conversation already started. Because with your content, you are helping your ideal client to overcome objections. You're helping your audience to actually um, make a decision what's the best next steps for them. So your content is pre-selling your offer. Your content is creating the demand. That's why I don't believe in I don't believe in waiting for demand. You have to go out there. You have to be very proactive to build the demand in order to get more people inside your coaching offers. You don't just wait and hope that people will come and slide in your DMs. So when you are doing the building the demand, when you are doing this in the right way, you will then get sales calls booked. You will then have DM conversation where people will say, hey, I love consuming your content. I want to learn more about it. How can we actually get on a call? You will get that, but you won't get it if you actually uh, don't build the demand. Let me know if you have any questions about, creating demand on demand. So now I want to actually zoom out, okay? The next step is evergreen systems that will sell your offer while you rest, while you are actually going out for a run, while you are painting, while you are actually doing more stuff, fun stuff in your life, okay? And it's actually about automation. So, and I want to connect it to your methodology, okay? Stick with me here. I don't want you to burn out. I don't want you to be the burnt out coach who cannot even think about their ideal clients. I want you to be in this energy of innovation where you are always thinking about having the best solution for your clients. You come up with frameworks, you come up with concepts. You cannot do that when you are stressed out, when you are overworked, when you are burnt out. Okay. I don't want you to burning out trying to be in your stories 24/7. I did that. 2019, 2020, 2021, I was all the time on stories. And if I can go back and give the old Anu one advice, I would tell her this new strategy that I am teaching my client so that she's not burnt out trying to be on her stories, on IG stories 24/7, or doing live launches back to back, which actually exhausted me, right? Or chasing more people in the DMs. So I want to teach you how to actually build evergreen demand. And it starts with your live videos. So you are building a content system that will run whether you are online or not. And the reason why I prefer teaching live stream content is because it's long form content. And I recommend now for my clients to get on YouTube, because when you switch your mindset around YouTube means you are not looking for views in order to be the standout influencer. You have decided and you came to the conclusion, okay, I am actually a business owner and my content is promoting my business, so I don't have to go viral on YouTube. Even a few views from my ideal clients can actually get me to the 5-figure mark, the 6-figure mark. If you have overcome that mindset blocks, I recommend you start with YouTube, start posting the live video on there, because YouTube is actually a search engine platform, and more and more and more people are looking for solutions on YouTube. And when you start to create your content system on YouTube, um, it will actually work for you whether you are online or not. Because when you create an evergreen content system, you're going to have a simple content library that speaks to different buyer stages. So that's why I started to do this 30-day life challenge. I've committed to do a 30-day life challenge on my YouTube channel. And today is day 15. I'm so proud of myself. And with these 15 videos, I've put into the YouTube algorithm who's my ideal client, what is the problem I'm solving, what is the awareness of my clients, and now the algorithm started to work for me. Easy. I'm telling you, I'm all about easy and simple steps inside my business, which is also what I am teaching my clients. So you are creating a content library, talking to the different stages of awareness that your clients are being. Like, maybe they are already problem aware, they are searching for a solution, maybe they are solution aware and they are like thinking about if your solution is the best solution. You are helping with your content library to make a decision if they are a good fit for your program or not. You are helping your clients to take actions inside their business, their life, whatever coach you are. So when you use like your content in a strategic way, you are creating a system that is working for you on Evergreen. You don't need a website. You don't need funnels. You don't need to do exhausted live launches. This system will work for you on Evergreen. So in the beginning, what I'm teaching my clients is, hey, start to do the live stream content. And then over the time, you don't have to do consistent live stream content. You can go from 2 times a week to 1 times a week. But the weekly content will be actually put into the algorithm of YouTube that will actually help you to find more buyers who are searching for solution. So the weekly content that you are creating has to align with your methodology. I told you in the beginning, your methodology is the $1 million message. It will get you your buyers being pre-sold. They're going to come into your DMs, they're going to book a call, and they're going to tell you why they want to work with you because your content already sold the conversation for you. So you are creating one time the live video, and it will actually be leveraged for you forever. And this is, for me, a scalable business. This is what makes your coaching, your content, your sales scalable. If you have any questions about this system, please let me know. Comment down below in the comment section. I'm super excited to have a conversation with you here. So if you have any questions, let me know. Now, let's talk about the next system you need to build in order to scale your coaching business. And I don't know why I am not focused. Hey, my friend, focus me. This is my face. Why isn't it? Now we are on back on focus. Okay. So if you have been coaching your clients for one-on-one, okay, you worked with 10, 15 clients before, one-on-one, your income is capped, your calendar is booked out. You don't even have time for sales calls because you are pretty busy right now. First of all, congratulations. That's really amazing. I'm very proud of you. But now you have two choices. And this is where my clients are ready to work with me. So you keep going at full capacity, right? You can be booked out, you can enjoy the one-on-one coaching, or you desire to actually scale your impact. You desire to have the next step in your business without maxing out your time, without maxing out your calendar. Like, you desire to stop trading time for money, because with one-on-one coaching, it is that you are trading your time for money. Means with one-on-one coaching, it's very personalized, right? Every client comes at a different journey, and they command different goals and different support. So it's really personalized. But the negative, not I don't want to say negative side, but the downside of the one-on-one coaching is it will take your time. You are trading time for money. So the next choice is you can scale your impact with the scalable group program. So I teach my clients to build a curriculum-based group program around their methodology. This is juice, my friends. Okay. So this means when you worked with 10, 15 one-on-one clients before, and you have documented your proven process, even if you didn't, this is the next step you need to do. You have to look at the 5, 6 one-on-one clients you had, and you're going to analyze your one-on-one coaching calls, and you're going to see what were the most common questions that were asked over and over again, the same question over and over again. And you're going to document your proven process, right? So that when you are creating your methodology, when you're creating your curriculum-based group program, you are not repeating yourself on every call anymore, right? And by creating a curriculum based on your methodology, you are also building in boundaries and structure to communicate with your clients, right? And also, a client experience can be better than one-on-one, because with the methodology, you are creating a curriculum that is actually rooted in clarity and consistency. So you stop being the bottleneck. And this is what I've learned. Like with one-on-one coaching, it's great, it's amazing, it's personalized, your clients love it. But you will get a point when your calendar is booked out, it's booked out. We only have 24/7 in a, like we only have 24 hours in a day, right? So there will be a point where you're going to be the bottleneck, where scaling will be a little bit hard, and you have to start being the guide, right? And when you start creating your methodology and you create a curriculum based on the methodology, as I said, the methodology is your $1 million message, your income starts to grow while your hours starts to shrink. And this is the next step, what you need to do in order to scale your coaching business. And the last piece, the wonderful piece, is mindset. Okay, I really want to talk about mindset as well, because when it comes to creating demand, building systems, and you are stepping into scalability, none of that sticks if you are still operating from the 9 to 5 hustle mindset. Okay, because you have to step out of the 9 to 5 mindset, and you also have to step out of the I'm just a coach. Because when you go into this leadership, into the next step of scaling your business, you are stepping into the thought leader. You are creating a movement. You are now the CEO of your company, and you also have to step into making the decisions like one, right? Like it's time to make decisions like a CEO. And you have to realize, okay, maybe I've hustled my way to make the 6 figures. I don't have to do that, because you don't need to prove your worth to anyone. You don't need to post for validation. You don't need to post to get likes. You don't need to get like post to get more views. You don't need to wait for clients to come to you. And this is the next level of identity shift is that has to happen within you in order to actually create the demand, to build to the demand, right? To put yourself out there, to own your voice, to build your own table. You don't have to wish to be at certain tables. Create your damn table, man. Sorry. Like I always love to say, you can create your own table. You can decide who should be on your table. Okay, but it only happens when you are owning your voice, when you share your perspectives, when you are actually becoming the leader that your community needs. So this is the kind of like the mindset stuff that you need to have when you are ready to scale, and when you are ready to go away from one-on-one into a scalable group program. And it takes grief. You will grieve, because you're going to step into growth, and this growth part is like where you are grieving the old self, and grieving your old self is tough. It is so tough, because you have to make decisions like this new self, and sometimes your old self wants to creep in and say like, what if this won't happen? What if all your one-on-one clients will go away and no one will sign up in the group coaching, right? Like you will have so many thoughts. But the question is, do you trust yourself to go into the unknown, to believe in yourself like no one else? You don't need anyone else to believe in yourself when you have strong belief about yourself. Amen, period. So this was the mindset piece I wanted to share with you, my friends. These are the steps you need to go through in order to continue to create the demand for your scalable group program, in order to continue to scale your impact, your income, and your time freedom, right? So in a nutshell, this is what I want you to do. Start mapping out your own methodology, because your methodology is your $1 million message. I want you to audit your content. Are you posting content for views, for likes, or are you posting content to get more high ticket buyers? Help them to make a decision so that they are coming inside your group offer. And if you are ready to turn your process into a scalable group offer, let's talk. I have a free consult call. In this consult call, we're going to actually create your plan, how to turn your one-on-one into a scalable group offer, and then how you can actually execute the plan to make the six figures in the next 12 months. So the link is in the show notes. With that being said, thank you so much for tuning in and to watching. I wish you all the best. You don't need to do more to make more. Always have this in mind. You just need to package your brilliance and position yourself as the leader with your own methodology. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.